Hi, Goody. Hi, Imposter. Hello, hello. Hello, ganyan.
Hi.
Ow. Da-da-da-da. We're gonna be playing AI, the Somnium Files, today with Gylaan. Thank you for the headband.
Hello. I am waving, even though I know you can't see it.
And Gylaan and I have started a brand new detective agency. Thank you for the resub, Kurisu. Wow, 24 months. That's many months. Yeah. We've started our new detective agency, S&S. Shenanigans and sleuthing. What should we have called it? Sleuthing and shenanigans?
Probably.
Oh well. You ready to go? Should we start the game?
Let's go.
Let's go! Yes. Language. English. Ow. Why am I being bullied with the throws? I suppose now would be the time to ask you, how much do you know of this game, Gylaan?
Little. I remember
Okay, we
seeing
need...
it in a list of recommendations somewhere with a little blurb that I thought sounded interesting, but I don't remember anything about what the blurb was or...
Fair enough.
So yeah, I'm basically clueless. Oh, we have a person tied to a carousel.
Yep. Enjoy the ride, Curry says, as we see this person tied to a carousel with an eyeball missing.
Hmm.
Hey Kratzel, welcome on in, how you doing?
Bloom Park.
Friday, 10:54 p.m. What is this game? People have been murdered. During investigations, the main character Date inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. You like the mascot, Gylaan?
There is something.
What do you think the mascot is?
It looks like a stuffed bear with a giant eye popping out of the seams.
Murdered, hopefully not by you. Kranza, do you have something to tell us? Have you been murdering people? Do you murder people for fun? Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. No, So I can move the sight like this. Or like this. That's easier. So what do you want to look at first?
Well, feel like the natural thing to do is talk to some of the officers on the scene.
Okay. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Okay, let's look at him. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. He's inspecting the scene now. Okay, it doesn't change anymore.
I guess let's get his name.
Sure.
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Oh my god, shut up. Okay. Anything to go on?
Nope, we need to ask his name again.
It's Kagami, sir. Kagami. Are you serious? It's Kagami!
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names.
I already learned his name, I don't need to ask him again. Ask him anyway. I'm pretty sure I know his name, he told me already. His name is, what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey, hello? Hey, I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
Okay, the option's gone now.
Thank you for pushing that.
What was that again? You know what?
Anything to go on?
We've already got to the shenanigans part of sleuthing. I think we should call it here. Yeah, and is there anything to go on? What do you mean, not yet? What have you been doing? Sure, thanks for coming out, I guess, even though you're useless.
It's my duty, sir, but thank you.
Mr. Nameless Inspector. Okay, what about the... Should we talk to the policeman next, or boss?
Let's talk to boss.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll look at boss first. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right now she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Okay.
Let's talk about the weather.
Sure.
That is
Bad.
definitely the correct thing to do in a crime scene.
Obviously.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Clearly it was. So what am I doing here?
Are you serious?
Yes. Very. I'm just here to troll, Mr. Inspector.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no.
Oh, that's important
But tonight
info.
it is.
Yeah.
Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
We know the woman.
Oh.
Okay,
Who found the body?
yeah, I think that's more
Metro
important
got
to
a call about
establish.
2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Anonymous. After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. That is not your boss, which means you're the
Well,
murderer.
no, she's our boss.
Yeah, what can she tell us about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Okay, so we're acquaintances. Well, any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago? Well, I guess we speak to the policeman now?
I guess.
A local cop.
Wow.
Only one question. How's the investigation
Not
coming?
too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Oh, we can talk to
One
this
sec.
one. One sec? We lost Gylaan. Whee! 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 See, we can't do these investigations on our own because we take over one person, but that one person is bipolar. Obviously. Not bipolar. What's the word? Schizophrenic.
Okay, I'm back.
I'll come back.
I had to talk to my nephew.
Okay. Well, what are we looking at now?
There sure is a lot to look at.
Yep.
Saw a parasol off to the left somewhere.
Okay. A parasol is getting pelted by the rain. And underneath the parasol is a panda.
Oh,
The panda ride looks lonely. Poor panda ride.
barrier.
A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. How can hologram
Love the sci-fi.
technology do the... make a barrier better than an actual physical barrier? I mean, yeah, people can just walk through the tape and stuff, or, like, duck under it, but they have to actually put effort into it, whereas a hologram, they can walk through it.
Horse.
Yes, there are skewer toys. Ow! Why? Hi, Narelle. Welcome on in. How you
Horse from
doing?
merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal.
Dun dun dun!
What? What?
The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
A teenage prank! The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. I love how confused you are, Ganyan. This is great.
Okay, I guess let's take a look at the control room.
Sure. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. The merry-go-round control room. There are no leads here. I'm gonna look at the sky, because we keep talking about the rain anyway.
Okay.
This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? How do we not know if it's been raining all day? Whoops.
Maybe we spend most of our
Ow.
time in like some underground facility.
Who knows? But surely we could look at a weather app on our phone or something still?
Hmm.
I'm getting bullied.
Would we if we're not going outside?
I guess. Oh, I can look at the barrier again. A hologram barrier. Well, fuck you too! I died.
Ferris wheel.
No! The old Ferris wheel is over there. Feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. I mean, honestly, I can kind of see it. And I hate it.
Yeah, still don't like the imagery.
I hate it. Doesn't look like it's letting up any. Well, I think the last thing to look at on this side is the cityscape, really. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. That was it? Really? Okay. Oh, I guess there's also the bench, huh? It's a bench.
It sure is, dude.
I don't know what I expected. Felix, thank you for the resub! Tier 3 for 24 months, wow! I'm being spoiled. Alright. Whee! Oh, we do have the yellow police tape as well. Is it just me, or is that yellow police tape a little bit excessive? I nearly said obsessive instead of excessive.
Weren't you just talking about how easy it is to get under or around?
Yeah, but how are we meant to get back out, Gylaan?
Shush!
What do you mean, sure?
There's probably some way or means.
Like hopping over the fence that has jaggy bits on it that you probably catch you on the crotch and do a stab.
I mean... Other than that, probably. Ideally.
Ideally, yes. Okay, there's a fence. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. It's a fence. It sure is a fence. Well, I guess... Okay, roof first. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad.
Huh.
Column, horse, corpse. I think that's all we've got left to examine now, huh?
Let's start with the column.
Okay. It's the main column holding up the roof. Horse next. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Alright, I'll do a quick zoop zoop around the area to see if there's anything else in green. But I don't think there is.
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh, pole? Did that say pole? Pole? Pole.
Pole.
Pole. The metal pole.
It sure is.
I don't know what I expected. The body is mounted on one of those horses. I should go get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's IPA. Our official designation is AI Ball. It's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh.
So, I wasn't entirely wrong about the eyeball thing.
No, you weren't. And you can literally see that the spine of the bear is also the, like, eyeball connecting thing.
Optic nerve.
Yep.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now zoom in, use the zoom in mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom in something the corpse. Yep. Yoko Nadami's corpse. Okay.
Hmm. Well, the immediately obvious thing is the missing eye.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Ouch.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct. The eyeball has also not been recovered from the scene.
So the killer took it with them.
Why?
That is highly likely.
Why would they do that?
I believe answering those kinds of questions is your job, Special Agent Date.
Why? Her left eye is missing. It's possible the killer took it. So how do you feel about that, Gylaan?
I do not like it.
I don't like it either. Ugh. Gives you the squick.
Yeah, anything to do with eyes is just automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much the same. Okay, I guess the face, since we were just on the
I am
eye.
detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore. Aww. Kinda makes you feel bad for him, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. The arm or the body?
Arm.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
Her arms are tied behind her back. Well, I guess body is the last thing.
Seems like it.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds.
Oh, she was left to bleed out too? That's gross.
Oh.
Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
Victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Wait.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
So, before we get to that,
Mm-hmm.
time of death is estimated at around 6 hours ago.
Yes.
But didn't the cops say that they got a call around 2 hours ago complaining of screaming?
I think so. We can check the log to be sure. Anything to go on? Not yet. Yeah, 2 hours
Yeah,
ago.
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago.
Well, we can speak to boss again.
Yeah, I definitely did. I couldn't tell where it came from, though.
Well, I guess we have to look at the column? No, wait, we can speak to these guys.
You heard it too, sir? I wonder what it was.
A sound? I didn't hear anything.
Wow, he is the least observant person in the world. I hope he finds a lead.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode. Date, utilize the...
Okay, I just wanted to look and see if the description got updated. Sheesh.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
They're inside the column. I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Did that gun just, like, unfold itself?
Sure looked like it.
Izuki.
Why is there a small child with the murder weapon?
You know what? Case closed. Hey, Bizarro girl, welcome on in. How you doing? Thank you for the hug, boy. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Arigato. I think Ginyan's doing good too.
Yeah.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? You're...
What?
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
Me, of course.
You're dreaming. I'm gonna answer all of your questions.
Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but...
What are you doing in my dream?
You called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. I mean, I don't think my brain would be cooperating if the AI that lived in my eyeball appeared in my dreams and went, by the way, I am your alter ego now. Must be because I'm sleeping right now. So the things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Yay, loves and hugs.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
She's so sassy, I love her.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation.
Yeah, her design is pretty on point as well.
Yeah.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience.
I like how the hair has the zoop zoop electricity. This is neon.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Mhm.
Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving.
Oh, also her hands are see-through.
Yep.
Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Like,
The way that he
the look
phrased
on his
that.
face when he said that.
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Daddy up. I think you're meant to do the reading of the rest of this.
Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date.
Nice. Sinking in the brain! With AI being small instead of big.
Hmm.
It's like the game doesn't want you to forget that there's AI. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. Guide to unlocking mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. Okay. First, look around literally everywhere else.
I mean, naturally.
I still want to know why the fuck there's a skeleton and why she was stretching behind the skeleton, but okay. Oh, I think I have to actually move Iba. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it.
That looked odd.
That is
Yeah.
unexpected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen.
That was definitely a bitch please moment.
Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Iba over to it and investigate. Okay, so there's two things that we can investigate now. Which one do you want to investigate, Gylaan?
Curious about the switch. Well, more specifically, the vines surrounding it.
There are thorns on the switch.
Fair enough. Pull the thorns?
That sounds like asking for trouble. Let's do it.
Okay.
Of course. Things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed. Ouch! The thorns won't come out.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Should we try poking the switch?
Sure.
A switch with thorns? You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on the switch.
The switch covered in thorns?
Yes, hurry.
Ha! Ouch!
Why did you
Sorry.
touch the thorn
I don't actually feel
exactly?
any pain.
You...
I really am sorry.
There's definitely a gap that she could put her hand in.
10,000%. You know what? I'm blaming dream logic on this one.
Yep. Well, I guess we have to examine the plant now.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
So what should we do?
Smell it.
Hmm?
Smell it.
Smell it. Okay. We're gonna give it a big old snoof.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What?
Smell it harder. Oh god. What the fuck? Ugh!
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you
What is that
experiencing
face?
so regularly to cause this to happen in your
It
dreams?
went up her nose! But it worked! You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions now advance your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. We successfully snorted a plant.
I guess.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch.
There was another ghost.
Yep.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You are sleeping. What?
He is sleeping, yes. You unlock the turn on the lights mental lock. But there's another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to menu file appendix. Alright, what do we touch next?
Let's go with the lamp.
The flower lamp, gotcha.
Floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Lift it.
Okay.
Ugh. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
Hyper. I love Hyper.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
Listen, the basket.
Good question.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
I mean,
Wear basket?
obviously we have to wear it.
Leave it to me.
Obviously.
It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see it.
Why is the skeleton also suddenly wearing a basket?
Because chaos. And no, he's not.
Well, neither are you, so... We? I don't know.
Neither are
Anyway, what else can we do with the basket?
us.
A basket.
We can search it or we can tackle it.
Tackle sounds like obviously incorrect. But
So what you're
considering what happened with the sniffing the flower,
so you're saying tackle the basket?
go for it.
Ow. That hurt my shoulder.
It looked like it hurt your head rather than your shoulder, but okay.
I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Boo.
Shut up.
Was that a pun?
Well, I guess now we search the basket, huh?
Guess so.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra? And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
I don't think those are occult items so much as they are somebody's random collection of knickknacks.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Yeah, that's a skeleton with a bloody eye. Okay, so lamp or wine or skeleton?
Let's take a look at the wine.
A glass of wine.
Investigate.
You don't want to snoof it.
A luxurious
No.
red wine. Popular on the market
You
today.
don't want to snort wine.
However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
What next? Wine again?
Fuck it, let's look at the skeleton.
Okay.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
I mean, we can only investigate.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
I don't think your bones are technically alive.
No, they are.
Are you sure?
I mean, how else... Yes, how else would they repair themselves if you break a bone?
I think that's the rest of the body repairing them. Well, that did nothing.
Alright, let's take another look at the wine.
Okay.
A glass of wine.
Is it time to get drunk already? Having a sip's probably better than snorting wine, right?
Under normal circumstances, I would say yes, but I have a suspicion that it's not wine.
It's probably blood.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we should drink it and become vampires.
No.
Okay, so you want to smell the blood.
I don't think this is the right game for that.
Okay, we'll snoof it then.
The nose is fresh yet rich.
The nose?
I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
I thought you couldn't smell.
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop. Don't remind me.
Well, time to have a drink.
A glass of wine.
I feel like I'm gonna need it, whatever happens next.
Having a drink of wine, yeah. Should we go get some actual drinks?
What are you drinking from the bottle?
I feel kind of good.
Why isn't AI...
Oh god, she's a lightweight.
I mean, she did just drink an entire fucking bottle in like 2 seconds flat.
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh no, she's a mopey drunk.
Someone else can come take her.
Well, she seems fine now, and we're done with the wine. So that leaves us with Skeleton or Lamp.
Is there anything more we can do with the skeleton?
Oh, we can talk to it.
Okay.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man.
Bony.
Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Oh, poor iPod. Skeleton again or light?
Let's see if there's something else we can do with the skeleton.
A skeleton.
There is not.
Okay.
I guess
Then
the light.
let's
A
check
lamp.
out the light.
It looks like
Turn it off or kick it. We couldn't even move it when we tried to lift it. So would we be able to move it if we drop kicked it?
Maybe.
Only one way to find out.
You
Ah,
don't have to kick it so hard.
give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Oh, she's a murderer.
What are you, a thug?
Oh, hey. We progressed slightly. We can't. Okay, there's only the Skelly Man left.
okay.
Skeleton.
Well, time to smack him.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
Skeptical.
I am also skeptical.
Yeah! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
You know, that's one way to open a door. Just destroy the whole door! Problem solved!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I
You
did,
know-
adults have to learn moderation.
I recently heard about a lawyer in Canada
Uh-huh.
who claimed that the windows in his building were unbreakable. And to prove it, he rammed his body against it full force. And to his credit, the window did not break. But
But
it
his face
popped out of the
did.
frame, and he fell 24 stories to his death.
I mean, the window didn't break. Wait, did the window break after falling the 24 stories, or was it still intact? And the dude was just like, I told you so! All the way down.
It did not go into that much detail.
Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. Oh, more, I can't eat more, I'm stuffed. A hidden item and we're stuffed? That means the kitchen!
What?
I found an eyeball.
You sure did.
A gun and a door. Also holes of doom. Okay, I can't walk into the holes of doom, that's good.
That's... Oh!
It's like lava out there.
See, what I'm noticing is that it's where
The
the
light.
light was in the previous version of the room.
That is true. The light is illegal, apparently.
Hmm.
Oh, gun or door?
Let's look at the door.
A door locked with a padlock.
You know what, if we knock on it and something answers, I'm gonna freak out.
Do it.
Knock knock and hello.
Never thought I'd hear you make a reference like that.
Well, trying to be an AI beloved by all mankind.
Is that right?
Why isn't anything happening?
I guess I just don't get it.
Well. Nothing answered.
Probably for the best.
Probably. Who knows what would have answered in a weird lava dreamscape. I guess door again.
A door locked with a padlock.
We probably won't be able to open it, let's be honest.
Probably not.
Which means that we should obviously tackle it, right?
Not where I thought you were going with this, but sure.
I don't think force is going to solve this. Although I admit, I thought it would work in your dream.
What do you mean by that?
I am saying that you have a horrendous case of muscle brain.
Wow.
Do not. Am very smart.
I'm done. I want to get out of this dream now.
Well, I guess we might as
A
well try
door
and open
locked
the
with a
door.
I suppose this just needs a key.
That's right. My dreamscape is all about staying level-headed and being smart.
Have
Uh-huh.
you no shame lying about yourself like that?
Staying level-headed and being smart, literal holes in the ground.
Not at all. It's who I am.
I see.
Lava holes. Well, time for gun.
How does punching a skeleton's head off relate to
A
staying
gun?
level-headed?
Skull?
I don't know. Well, I guess we investigate.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did
Why?
you hear that from?
Oh, that wasn't
A
much
gun.
help.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some
It's
crooks
not a
with this
magnum.
thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No?
Okay, we've picked up gun. Now I guess we choose violence against door.
A door locked with a padlock.
Checks out.
So we either choose violence against door or just put the gun in the keyhole.
The way things have been going, it could go either way.
Gun and keyhole it is.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
Date, please.
I feel like he phrased it that way on purpose.
He definitely did. Hey, it worked!
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Well, she seems to be a little bit dead. Okay. Saturday, 9:21 AM. Where are we, Gylaan?
Police headquarters.
Nice.
So I think you personalized your office a bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
And you know, the way that this game goes, you can examine everything.
Oh boy.
I wish I was joking.
Ugh.
So, which side of the room do you want to start on?
I'm scared.
As we should be.
Let's start with something safe, like the chair.
Okay. A chair.
Okay.
A cabinet.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
A large key reminds her of us? My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname. Okay,
So it's a name joke.
but that's not my real name. I don't know my
What?
real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. Didn't they say something happened 6 years ago?
Yeah. Boss mentioned that the current murder might be a copycat case.
From the case 6
From-
years ago, and we do have a missing eye. That's been replaced with an AI ball.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Reminds me
Matryoshka.
of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Hey Murgriff, welcome on in, how you doing? That was oddly deep. I guess the bags now? Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Why?
Did you, like, a Halloween store?
I think Boss owns a Halloween store inside her office. Shelves. The entrance. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
I think she was trying to make a noise pretending to be the AC. I think.
I hope so.
I think we're just sitting in a chair still, so... And I think we just keep going around the room in this direction, you know? Tombstone.
Sounds good.
A tombstone. Rip. Alright. You're doing well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing good. I think Ginyan's doing good too. I think we'll poke Ginyan. Poke.
Nah.
Wine bottles. There are wine bottles lined up. An RC car.
Overall length of 15.35 inches,
Ow.
width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
Poke, 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 poke.
Nah.
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
You know, I can totally imagine Boss doing flag girl stuff.
Yeah.
An RC car. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario.
That is probably the saddest sentence I've ever heard.
I have questions.
I don't think we're gonna get answers.
He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
I almost hope we don't.
That's still very sad. This was the moment I started to worry about Bossy's mental health. Pain.exe.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
He talks?
You know, that was my reaction as well. Boss's friend, Mario. Oh.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Bossy's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. I can't look at the easel? I can look at, like, everything else, but I can't look at the easel. I can look at the broom, but I can't look at the easel! Broom is leaning against the wall. Amazing. A flag with big catch on it.
Is there anything on top of the cabinet that...
Soba restaurant door card. It didn't look like it. Wiggling my mouse over there and I get nothing. There's the tanuki here.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
What?
I didn't expect ballsack to be something said on my stream by a video game.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either.
Why so flustered, Date?
Yeah, it's not like your boss just casually said ballsack to you.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
I doubt it.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a 10 billion yen rug.
No. The Persian rug is laid out. What's
Unless
this?
inflation got, like, hella crazy in this
Timeline?
sci-fi future.
There are stickers all over the front. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. That doesn't look like a built-in monitor to me.
It does not.
That looks like a separate monitor with a cable that goes to the computer.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Date's hands have died? I thought it was just his eye. The King Shogi piece.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Bossy's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose.
Oh, for sure.
Considering the way that she's sitting and crossing her and uncrossing her legs constantly, yes. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, mangas, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What is she doing here? That's my question! What is she doing in here with all of this stuff? You know, there's a pumpkin up here. I approve of the pumpkin. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
Wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill?
I don't think that was as funny as you thought it was.
Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
Well, at least she owned it. A happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. Electronic darts
Why do you
game.
have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Is that why you have everything in here, just in case you get trapped when a world war starts? Where are your provisions? You have
She's got
stuff.
a coffee maker.
What about all the food? Or
There's a pumpkin.
Or is she pro just eating each other, just straight cannibalism? Honestly, I don't think I'd put it past her. An electronic darts game. A triangular ruler. A snowboard. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Such a cute model. If I flick your forehead, will it wobble like a bobblehead? No, I'm not a bobblehead. I don't go.
He says, going. "Dibby, dibby, 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 dibby."
A police poster. That doesn't look like a police poster. That looks like a fashion poster or something, you know?
Yeah.
Public bath door curtain. Why?
Hey.
A map on the wall. A boy band poster.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way.
So she's one of those types.
I guess. A
I use
symbol.
that thing for stress relief sometimes.
How?
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Did you just smash it? What? I can't imagine a symbol being good for stress relief. Like, I know you can smack them together, but the sound would give you a headache.
Yeah.
A stationary bike for indoor training. It's a lifesaver. Why? A plaster figure. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. There's also a Christmas tree. There's jack-o'-lanterns, a Christmas tree, and a happy birthday thing.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Honestly, I agree, though. It's been here since the first time I was in this room. You know, I can agree with the laziness option. But she
I
could
mean,
at least...
I don't really have a frame of reference because no Christmas.
But she could at least put a blanket over it, you know? Like, hide it or something. She's got so much shit in this room, though, it just fits right in. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
A what now?
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask. You know, do you know what a death mask is?
Not off the top of my head.
Should we go to Google? Okay, death.
A death mask is a likeness of a person's face after their death, usually made by taking a cast or impression from the corpse. Death masks may be mementos of the dead or be used for creation of portraits. The main purpose of the death mask from the Middle Ages until the 19th century was to serve as a model for sculptures in creating statues and busts of the deceased person. Not until the 1800s did such masks become valued for themselves.
That was her grandfather's actual face? That's what his actual face looked like?
I don't know what to tell you.
What kind of genetics does she got in there? A souvenir from some rural town. Haven't seen one of these in a while. We've checked absolutely everything in Bossy's office. We did it.
Except Boss herself.
Okay, we'll check out Boss. He's sitting on the desk casually. I mean, we just spent all the time examining this place, so I think we've gotta go
Yeah.
You've still not cleaned up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, I was right!
He is underground!
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
I mean,
It's an office! It's not supposed to be fun!
like, I can understand what she's going for, but at the same time, it looks like a Halloween store is barfed up in here along with other various party goods.
Also, this lady has clearly never heard of moderation.
Listen, I'm okay with things being busy and colorful, but like you gotta choose like a theme or something, you know? This is just charity store. Crossed with decoration store. And then it threw up. It got drunk, had a bender, made a child, threw up. Just everything is crazy. So what should we ask here?
Let's ask about Mizuki.
Okay.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
You know, I'm not surprised she can't speak.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
She lives with us?
Uh,
Mizuki Okura, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home. I'm trying to tell if her face looks like a stray cat or not. I guess I can see it if I squint.
I can see it.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
So Renji Okura would be Mizuki's father, I guess, then?
Some relative, I would imagine.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
For now. Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
So do we want to ask about what happened 6 years ago, or about our current investigation?
Let's at least pretend to be responsible for a little bit.
Okay.
Who do you think I am, Date?
Boss?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
What does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah. So, nothing to report then. Got it.
Well, I guess now we can ask about the case 6 years ago, right?
Sure.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and...
I don't know, man. I feel like, it's very relevant.
Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't know, I think knowing about the previous crime that they're copycatting can give us leads on who the copycat is, because they'd have to know about the original crime to copycat it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't accept that.
Yep.
Just give it up, Date.
I'm gonna press her.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it.
Damn, that's a hard stance to take.
Eesh.
Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dompi, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it. Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue
I
with
believe
that.
her.
I also believe her. Also, Aiba.
I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Oh no.
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
I'm not sure we understand what an order is. We have amnesia. I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Damn. So, we don't remember anything that happened 6 years ago, or one of our eyes is missing, the new corpse has an eye missing, and no one will tell us what happened 6 years ago.
Yeah, that... Oh boy.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
How many people buy ice picks?
I mean...
Damn.
Enough to make them worth selling.
I guess.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly.
The blood didn't tip you off to that?
We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Sounds pretty conclusively like the murder weapon, then.
Yep.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Not probably is the murder weapon, Daddy. Is.
Almost definitely.
What do you mean almost definitely?
There's always room for doubt in these
The pick
things.
I
Mizuki
guess.
was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right? Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I
We'll
haven't
find
seen her
out.
for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case.
So her mother was dead for 6 hours. There was a scream at the 2 hours before, the police were called 2 hours prior to when we arrived, basically. She was hiding with a bloody ice pick. Would you want to bet that Shoko was killed elsewhere, taken there and tied up, and Mizuki saw something, tried to save her mother or something, got spooked by someone, screamed, and then hid with the only weapon she had on hand, which was the weapon that just killed her mother a few hours prior. Something along those lines. Or do you have a theory?
Her being killed elsewhere would explain the lack of blood at the scene.
Hmm. I mean, also, can you imagine tying someone to a merry-go-round horse, then removing their eye, then stabbing them? That'd probably be too much. Also, the ropes would be covered in blood.
Yeah.
Those weren't really covered in blood.
True.
So Mizuki probably found the body and screamed, and was also spooked by something, which is why she hid with the ice pick. I think. What do you think?
It sounds plausible.
"4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this.
What's this?
It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
Took Shoko's picture.
Do
and
we
put it
not
in
have a cell phone?
Because we have an AI! That's basically a cell phone.
No!
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone?
Payphone? That's odd.
That's hella sus.
Especially in future times.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Sauce.
Why would... Oh my... Ew. Why can she just...
Wiggle her way out on her own?
Yeah.
Because she can.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
At least knowing it's a false eye makes it better. Hey, I can look at me, myself, and I can see my head turning. This needs to be done.
Hang on, does this mean that we can look at the back of our head without a mirror?
Yeah. I don't think I'll get used to seeing myself with my own eye, it's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Aiba is my left eye, she's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. Okay. I mean... might as well talk to ourselves.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information. Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD. You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
We're on medication? My left eyeball is Aiba. She sees things differently than I do. Who are you? Ah!
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
What was that?
When you the options for talking to boss,
Yeah.
you've got about I, as in me, you've got about my I, and about AI.
And then about Aiba.
Yeah.
I mean, about I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
surprisingly deep, feel like it's gonna be a troll.
Well, it reminds
For
me
sure.
of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Surprisingly, not a troll.
Surprisingly so. So, yeah, I do kind of want to know why she came out.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Do eyeballs need exercise?
I don't think so.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called in at the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Why does he look like that?
Because he's an alien. Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Okay, that sounds like a question that we get the answer to later. So what questions should we ask now? And who should we ask?
Let's talk to Boss more.
Okay.
You know, leave us hanging on that nice cliff.
Yep. Just try not to slip.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Really?
Hey, what does love mean to you?
About I.
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know. Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me, I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Boss is looking at Ipa. Should we try and coerce her to go back inside now?
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
As a sassy little Tobin. I guess Iba is kinda cute.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all.
Blatantly incorrect.
Aiba is very cute, except for the fact that Aiba is an eyeball.
Yeah.
That's like the only detriment.
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus,
So
I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
where does like the goop surrounding it come from?
You know, it's an eyeball, right?
Sure.
So, in a way, because it's functioning as an actual eyeball with connecting to, like, the optic nerve and stuff, wouldn't have to be self-lubricating.
I suppose.
So what if it, you know, has the lubrication gel that it can mold around itself, I guess?
Seems you know what? Sure.
I think that's about as likely as an explanation as we're ever gonna get. Either that or it's a balloon that blows up. When they come out, they just... But how do they get air in it? I don't know.
And then how is it controlled afterwards?
Yup. You know, I'm not sure I want the answer to that question.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Aiba.
Affirmative.
When you're able to visit a new destination, map will appear at the bottom right screen. Open up the map and choose a destination. I guess there's nothing else to look at now. I think we're done with this room. Matsushita Diner. So we just spent about 3 hours in Bossy's room examining everything, right? Saturday.
Oh, apparently only 1 hour.
Okay. Saturday, 10:18 a.m.
Matsushita Diner.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the
For
MPD.
chaos.
You have to... Oh, okay. At least he followed up, but until he said that, that was, like... super menacing.
We're not open yet. I'm not a customer. I'm here to steal your money, wages, food. I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. She seems like an absent-minded grandmother, but she's the mother, not the grandmother.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we start from this side? Or from this side?
Let's start from the right this time.
Okay, I guess you start at the clock. It's a clock.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Is this woman okay?
Uncertain, but she reminds me of you.
That's such an insult. The gears have stopped turning, not unlike Mayumi. Wow! After one interaction, they've decided that Mayumi's gears have stopped turning. Wow, that's rude. A small setting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
A table. A low table. Disposable chopsticks.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Unidentified liquid? Hi RD, welcome in. How you doing?
Probably soy sauce?
Probably.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
That sounds
Huh.
very suspicious.
How special, I guess.
Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is. There's a menu on the
Kuroda
table.
Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Is that the name of a person?
Yes.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the She's just staring at us. Quick, run away! She's gonna eat us! She's gonna eat us, run!
I don't think she's gonna eat us.
She's gonna cook us and serve us to her customers.
Tiggy, we have a gun.
Do we have enough guns?
Probably.
Hi, Gylaan, didn't see you down there. Yes, Gylaan is down there indeed.
Hi.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, of course.
You don't have to be kidding, we know. Does her t-shirt say hipster?
I think it might.
Do you think she knows what a hipster is?
Probably not.
It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. Oh no. I don't know what year it is, but I have this calendar to remind me. The calendar has the wrong year, month, and date.
That's called environmental storytelling.
Nothing but a window. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
I was in fact unfamiliar with that superstition.
I feel like Aiba might be pulling her leg, but just in case she's not... Meow!
Meow.
Says good luck. Amazing. A beer ad on the
She's
wall.
Cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
A beer ad on the wall. Yes. God, every time the camera spins around and you see her and she's just staring at you, it's just kind of creepy.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Why do you sound so confrontational?
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Date, there's a paper slip on that cardboard box. Why not try enlarging the image?
Okay. white cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Can we x-ray it?
We should look
Oh.
inside. Use the X-ray mode.
We can!
I Great Grin is probably a riff on Good Smile.
Uh-oh, I think my internet might have gone out. Gylaan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like stream is reconnecting. It still says it's reconnecting.
Hello?
Hello? You hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It says that chat's reconnected, but nothing else is reconnected.
Hmm.
Ew. Internet, come back! Reconnect!
Sending you energy.
I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Is the stream back?
Looks like it.
Nice. Alright, we did it. Okay. I see cat. Meow.
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 Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
It's got cat ears, look.
Huh?
You see the cat ears? Nickel mimi, nya nya nya.
Huh.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A-set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Why did our heart suddenly thump at A-set?
I'm wondering that myself.
A-set. What have I not looked at? Okay. Okay, now we've looked at everything on that package. Yeah, you thought the detective was your date, then she pronounced her name as Date? Yeah. I thought it was pronounced date initially, but I knew it was Date from playing it before this time, so I didn't make a fool of myself on stream by saying date.
Japanese names are like that sometimes.
Yeah. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. What is Tanzaku paper? I mean, I guess it's the weird, like the vertical paper, but is it like a special kind of paper?
Onzaku paper.
Tanzaku paper. You find anything? Gylaan, will we ever make great detectives if we have to turn to Google to find out if something's a special type of paper or not?
Probably not.
Nothing at all? Damn.
I mean, Tanzaku means paper cut into strips or thin slices of wood. Mostly it is used to write words on or attached to various things such as a sign or marking. Although its main purpose today is to write wishes on as part of the Tanabata Festival, the star festival celebrated on the 7th of July, actually thick and decorated slices of paper on which tanka and haiku poems are written are also a kind of tanzaku.
Hmm. So it's just long, thin strips of paper then. I thought it might
Seems
be
like
something
it.
to do with the wish papers when I saw the general shape, but who knows? Let's find out. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Swinging door.
A swimming door.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells.
Door.
A swinging door.
I feel like Date is making me lose brain cells. Why is that knife shiny? You see that?
Yeah,
Sauce.
it's a little disconcerting, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yep. We're just gonna keep going on a phone. A cordless phone.
Ring, ring, ring. Oh, sorry. Gotta take this.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Just trying to lighten the mood.
Photo. I can't tell what's on it from here. Oh, we can zoom in on it. Nice.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota, when they were younger.
The father looks kinda sus. I'm assuming that's the father on the left anyway.
The other person
Looks-
appears to be Ota's father.
Faceless.
Yeah. Family photo. Looks like Ota and his mother and father. Counter. Table. Kids seat. A
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
So you're allowed to be stupid, but not Iba.
Yeah. Apparently so.
That
Autographs.
is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. That's a lot of autographs. An old CRT television.
You think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
Meow. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. Beer cases. A stool. Wait, was there a map?
I think it was a mop.
Oh, it's a mop. It was a mop, not a map. I was like, wait, I didn't see a map, but I just saw it flash up for like a second.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now we inspect the knife. The very sus knife.
Guess so.
There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
In elementary school? How the fuck did he get the knife?
He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Okay, that's fully examined now. Alright, we've looked at everything. See you later. No, we can't leave. Damn it. Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. So what should we ask her about?
Ask her about the restaurant.
Sure. Tell us about the restaurant.
Oh,
Do you actually
it's
serve
just
people?
a little diner.
Like people cheeks?
But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kabasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. How long has the restaurant been here?
Oh, about 30 years now.
Damn!
We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right to you, that everyone was willing to lend people money?
Nah.
Should be.
Where is her husband, anyway?
Good question.
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Thus...
Very sus. I mean...
Is Oda here?
That boy, he's been
What kind of office?
Oops. I tried to move the camera to the side so I could actually see her face. Let's play that again.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately. Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
So is he a
It's an
nonconformist?
office building.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens no, nothing like that.
I'm just distracted by him spinning around and like karate chopping the air.
Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then where is he going?
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Okay. Yeah? I just got mauled at.
I heard.
I know. You wanna cuddle? Meow. Okay, bye. So anyway...
What's the name of the company?
Good question.
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Yeah, I'm not clear on why Oda's hanging out there still.
Yeah.
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
Well, that explains our animosity towards the package, I guess.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
So that was the box with the figurine in it. So I guess she works there.
Presumably.
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
I mean, but we know that the name of the talent is Aset. Because of the base of the figurine, you know?
Not necessarily.
I guess.
Sure, let's talk about the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
She seems to not remember the rain.
She has been established as kind of scatterbrained.
Or considering her age, maybe dementia or something? Joko or Column?
Seems a bit young for it, but
I mean, who knows? She could have a brain injury.
Let's see if she can call him.
Yeah.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
He probably has one.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Or
It's always
both.
that face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
I mean, I can't argue with that, but I think...
Euphemism.
Yep, I think it went right over her head.
Date, I've found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Gesundheit.
Company.
Renju owns the company. Oh no.
Correct.
Oh.
That's
Excuse me.
Mizuki's father. And Shoko's
Yep.
ex-husband.
Does the name Lemniscate
Yep.
ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Oh, we can ask about Shoko and the idol.
Why not?
Okay, let's start with Shoko. But I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
You mentioned a box. But we already looked at the box. Well, I guess we move on to Lemniscate, huh?
Yes, so...
But before we do, I'm going to BRB and do a stretch.
Then I guess I will also grab a snack.
Snacks and stretchies, snacks and stretchies. BRB. And we're back. Hello, thank you for the resub. 23 months, wow. The Great Cat Detective. Don't forget about the Dragon Detective.
I am also here.
Yep. Alright, let's go to Lemniscate. Thank you for the headbands and the hunting support. Saturday, 11:45 a.m.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Yes, we are the police. So in this scenario, Gylaan, right? Am I Date or am I Aiba?
That's... Huh.
Like,
Probably Aiba.
yeah, I feel like
Just because... If only because you know more about what's going on?
Probably. Okay, so I'm Aiba and you're Date.
Checks out.
Okay, just so we've established that. Alright, which side should we start looking at first then?
There seems to be a lot less on the right.
Okay, window. A large window. Amazing.
It sure is.
A plant.
Dante, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
Yay, ants! Let me know if you can hear my fan, by the way. I readjusted it. I don't know if it's coming through on stream. It shouldn't be, but it might be. So far. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. I feel like you should be reading out these terrible puns if you're Date.
That is a point. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up.
Sounds right. Logo. The company's logo.
The company's logo.
Lemniscate.
That's the reception desk.
That is indeed.
There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk.
I never thought I'd hear
He
you
fucking would notice that.
I never thought you'd say huge breasts.
Listen, it was in the script.
Well, get to it.
There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting.
It's still green.
There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Did you know this was coming and that's all you wanted me to...
Go on, Gylaan.
I feel like there was a certain amount of entrapment here.
I totally forgot about that. Go on, Gylaan.
breaths.
Come on, Gylaan!
There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk.
Okay, it's not green anymore. Oh, for long-suffering Gylaan.
So, I'm not gonna tell everyone in chat not to clip that, but if you do clip it, make sure to include the bit where Ali was very insistent that I should be reading Date's lines.
You see, Gylaan, there was more than 30 seconds between it. They can't clip both!
Boiled again.
A low table in front of the
Hey,
sofa.
Aiba. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
We're probably broke. Just from flipping the tables. So he's wearing a shirt that says geek and has a laptop with a sticker that says geek. Do you think he wants people to know that he's a geek?
Probably. Like, if he doesn't, he's doing a very bad job of hiding it.
Yep.
Oda's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Why are we suddenly feeling very destructive?
That is a high stool.
It sure is.
No, that's
Oh my fucking god.
There are high stools around the table. It's a high table. There is something wrong with Date. A door.
There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company.
Unless it is. Dun dun dun. Discord? Oh, stream is freezing now and then? Okay, hold on. Nope, my CPU GPU usage is fine. I think it's from when my internet went out a minute ago. Yeah, it must be from when my internet went out. Yeah, according to my internet tab right now, I have my wireless internet connected right now, which is connected at 2 bars. And my wired internet has an unidentified network with no internet. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Sounds like I might need to fix some cables. Well, I'm gonna text Dad to ask if the... No, I'll text Mum. Mum will be more likely to actually see the text. I'll text her and ask if the cats have knocked the router over. It does say that I'm running at a smooth 60 FPS and that my frames are only at 2.8% drop. Was it still stuttering, Curry? Or is it still freezing? I'm just gonna bounce and see if it freezes. Yes, it did freeze. Okay. Yeah, it definitely froze on my end as well. Yeah, it's freezing. I'll check the wires underneath my computer then? Yabby! Dentoton. Gylaan, Ganyan, entertain them.
What? Me? I don't know how to entertain people. I mean, that's a blatant lie, but I don't know how to entertain people unprompted. I'm bad at improv. Well, no, that's also a lie. Um, I... I'm not in the right mindset for improv. Let's go with that. Uh... You forgot to unmute on Discord. Well... Okay, here's an idea. Let's flood the chat with compliments for Allie.
You know what? Today is not my day. I went to go downstairs, so I checked all the wires in the back of my computer. The computer wires are fine. So I don't know why it keeps saying that there's an unidentified network. I went downstairs to check the router wires. The router wires are fine. Came back upstairs, decided to check the connecting part of the wire to see if the cats had like chewed on it or something. And it's meant to be underneath my carpet, right? So where the cats can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've lifted it up and out of the carpet from underneath it. So I lift up the carpet. And as I lift up the carpet, I found out why the cat's been being sick every night. There is a straight pack of my mother's medication underneath my carpet.
Oh dear.
That they have opened.
Oh no.
Crushed the medication inside it, so there's white powder everywhere. And there are a couple of whole ones as well that are just lying around underneath my carpet.
Oh dear.
And then, after I've cleaned up the mess from that, checked everything, sat down, still don't know what's wrong with the streamer with my internet, if it's still freezing, which there's really no reason it should be, but it probably still is, just because fuck me, I guess. I sat down, went to move my chair in, and 2 of the wheels on my chair broke, so now I'm sitting lopsided.
Oh no.
Today is not my day. Today is really not my day, huh?
It really is not. Here, have a pat.
Thank you, I think I need the pat. I was away for like, what, 2 fucking minutes?
Something like that.
I basically had a whole freaking adventure. Thank you for the head pat. I've had a whole adventure in catastrophe in the last 2 fucking minutes.
I mean, if nothing else, it's on brand.
It is, but now I need to buy a new chair. Desk chair. What chairs would people recommend? Yeah, I'd like one that reclines, I think. Because I like to lean back in my chair. And this one was already kind of broken, which is the only reason I could lean back in it.
Oh.
Ooh, a chair with massage functions?
That's probably expensive.
It's only $179.99. It has seat vibration and generous foam padding. I would break that in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's also heated. Why would you want a heated chair? That sounds
for those
sweaty.
Cold winter nights?
That's what blankets are for.
I mean... yeah, but... those take time to warm up.
So does a heated chair.
Yeah, but you can turn it on before you sit down.
Oh hey look, this is another massage chair. It's only $89.99. Why does it keep...
You don't need a massage chair.
I really don't. But it keeps showing me massage chairs.
Didn't you Google desk chair?
Yes!
Why is it showing you massage chairs?
I don't know!
Because Google is not a good search engine anymore, is the answer.
I put in an Amazon even. Oh my, I literally put in reclining office chair. First result. Gaming chair with massage lumbar support footrest. Second result. Ergonomic desk chair with seat slider. Third result. Another massage chair. There we go, that looks like a chair. Yep, that looks indeed like a chair. Alright, Gylaan, what do you think of this chair? Does that chair look like a chair?
It sure does look like a chair.
Right, okay. I'll send it to Curry as well. Curry, does that chair look like a chair? I have literally, if I don't hold myself in a very specific position, I will just go wee to this side. I am having to shift all of my weight on one side to avoid going wee! Chaos, chaos, chaos. I mean, yeah, kinda. Okay, but does it look like a good chair? That's the next question. Also, why do 9 out of 10 chairs have massage functions now? I mean, I guess it could be nice.
That is not actually the case.
I'm literally scrolling and I see massage chair, chair, massage chair, chair, massage chair, chair.
My hunch is that most of those are knockoffs trying to
be knocky offy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally. This is basically the exact same chair, but it's a massage chair. I wish I was joking. It has a little pocket for a remote. That's kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie, I could get that chair just for the pocket remote, so I can put in like the remote for my AC and my fan in there, and then I'll never lose them. Massage points for your back and your butt.
One thing that worries me is that these both say brand generic.
Yep.
Which
does not inspire confidence.
No, not in the least.
Oh, I could get a bright red chair. Oh, it's padded velvet? The cats would kill that. The cats would kill a velvet chair in 10 seconds flat. I won't lie, the red is really pretty though. The red is pretty, but no way am I getting a velvet chair. That also sounds like a pain in the ass to clean.
Probably.
So the rest of the stream is just gonna be me shopping for a chair? Because my chair is even more broke. And I don't want to fall over!
Did you almost fall over?
Yes. I don't want to fall over!
Did you almost fall over on purpose to demonstrate your point?
No. I tried to pick up my blanket with my foot and it unbalanced me. Ah! You know, on the plus side, if I get another chair, it'll be less fucking squeaky.
Boy.
You know what? I'll shop for chairs after we play more video games. I could live with this chair for like 2 to 3 more days, and then after that I'm gonna want to throw it out.
Okay. Personally, I'm kind of leery of shopping for chairs and such online.
Yeah, I've asked.
Because, like, you want to be able to sit down.
Yes,
and
that's...
see.
That's what I've said, but my dad keeps buying me second-hand chairs online. And I'm like, but I want to sit down in the chair and see if it's the right chair for me. I want to sit down and see if it's comfy, or if it doesn't have function, or what. Like, please, I just want to sit in it. And he bought me a second-hand used chair online. He went, but it's a bargain, it's £30. It was already broken. And I went,
No wonder it was a bargain.
And I was like, I don't want that chair, it's already broken, and it was the least comfortable chair I've ever sat in my entire life. And I hated it, so after like 2 days of using the chair and deciding that I hated it, and Dad either had to, he couldn't return it, he had to either throw it out, resell it, or something, he went, okay, I'll give you my chair then, which is the chair that I'm still using and is about a decade old. And is also falling apart. But he doesn't understand. If I go downstairs and I say I need a new chair, will you take me to a store so that I can go sit in chairs to buy a new chair? Dad will go, don't worry, we'll get you a new chair. And then in about 10 days he'll come home very proud with another £30 chair that he found online.
I have a lot of complaints about my dad, but at least he gets things like this.
My father is ridiculous and is a slave to a bargain and thinks that you can buy everything second-hand. Whereas, if you're like me, and are someone who basically lives in your desk chair, you know, you kinda need one that's both supportive and good for your body and has, like, lumbar support and isn't broken.
Yeah.
And he does not understand that at all. So yeah. That's the reason I've been suffering with this chair for several years, is because every time I've mentioned that I want a new chair, he goes, well, I bought you a new chair already, you just didn't want it. I'm like, it wasn't a new chair! It was an old chair! And all I asked, literally all I asked was, you're the one that has a car, can you take me to the store so that I can sit down in the chairs, decide which one I want, buy it, and then drive me home with said chair, or arrange delivery for said chair. Well, that's it. That's all I wanted. He decided it was easier to go online, find somebody selling a used chair for £30, go to the ass end of nowhere to get said chair, then come back without even including me in the decision at all.
Aye.
Anyway. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nice.
From some of the stories, it sounds like you need a lawyer just to deal with your parents, which should not be the case.
Honestly, that would be kinda nice some days. Have an intermediary to talk to them. I would like you to sign this contract that states you will not buy me a chair without consulting me first about buying said chair for me. A vending machine full of drinks, yep. Lots of magazines in that rack. I'm not saying that.
How would you go home in just 2 minutes? Ooh. Please don't. Please don't, Date.
Lots of magazines in that rack. I mean, what? Date's not perverted like that. Mm-mm.
He demonstrably is.
Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. I mean, why wouldn't he be?
I mean, that is, without exaggeration, the correct response to being approached by a police officer.
Ignore them entirely. I feel like
Ignore them as much as you can.
I literally...
If they ask you a direct question, you answer in as few words as possible.
Or you say as many words as possible, just make sure that none of them make sense. So that they think that you're, like, not so crazy.
Don't do that.
Not so crazy that they, like, arrest you for being drunk or mentally unstable, but, like, just crazy enough that they go, this person's fucking useless.
Even then, depending on the officer, you might get arrested just for annoying them. At least in the States.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So, chair ran, police ran, parents ran.
Back to the game.
Yep. You're like, let me just close my entire internet tab and see if that helps with the stuttery stream. Did that help with the stuttery stream? Is it still stuttering? I can't check anymore. I closed all of my internet.
I mean, I haven't noticed it being stuttery, but I also haven't been paying a whole lot of attention.
That is fair. That is very fair.
So.
Yeah.
This game.
Yep. Should we ask him to look at us?
Probably.
Let's
It's a very common thing to open with.
Yes. Can you look at us? No!
I'm kinda busy right now.
What's he busy with?
Yeah, what are you busy with?
Nothing.
That seems like a whole lot for nothing.
Could you stop bothering me, please?
Okay, so if we were in the States, I could have arrested him for that, right?
Well, technically no,
but I probably would have, right?
Maybe.
I shifted ever so slightly to the side and I nearly tipped over again.
Okay. Let's try to soften him up. Soften him up.
By up, okay.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
We're psychic!
Okay, he
I don't think he believes that we're psychic, but we're totally psychic.
Probably not.
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone.
Oh god, I moved slightly and my entire chair just bumped into my desk. Luckily I'd muted because I felt myself tipping.
You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is gonna be very chaotic for the rest of the stream.
We either do this here, or I take you down.
Every time I stop paying attention for even a second, I'm just gonna go wee!
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
Damn!
Why does he just know that?
Maybe that's what he was typing on his computer. This is the type of kid I hate the most.
Oh.
I'm not sure punching him is the way to go, but it's the only option we have.
Definitely not.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Thank you, Iva.
We're like, you probably shouldn't, and then the game's like, this is the only option you have. You're gonna have to.
I have an idea. Give me a moment. I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious,
So we can
I
hack 'em.
hacked into it.
We've already hacked them. We're pros.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That's a lot of words.
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet, or false flagging.
An up-and-coming super genius author, multiple award winner, Tessa's future husband.
Also, I like that they're on Twitter.
Yep.
This kid is pathetic.
Because Twitter is a better name than X. Alright, I just got called for caring duties now, so BRB again! Today is not my day.
Have I been left in charge of chat again? Oh boy. Well, here we are once again. Just you, me, and this obstinate little shit. So... Yeah, no, I've got nothing.
Can I retire from life?
I mean... That...
I sat down and all of the mess on my desk just fell on top of me as I sat down that time.
Oh no.
Today is not my day. Thank you for the hugs and support. What else can possibly go wrong?
Oh. That is not a question you should be asking.
I'm gonna drink this cider. And then pour myself a vodka cocktail. Because I think I deserve it at this point.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey kid.
Hey kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Twitter?
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
We're psychic!
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Gylaan, we're psychic, confirmed.
Guess so. Although, see, if I were him, I would just say, if you're psychic, why do you need to ask these questions?
Because I can only know answers to things that, I already know. Then how did you know? Because I'm psychic. But then, can you answer the other questions?
The actual answer to that question is that I need these answers on the record from someone other than my psychic powers, because psychic powers aren't admissible in a court of law.
See, you see, you're better. My way would have an infinite loop. Yours is better. Alright, so what should we ask him first?
Why is he here?
Yeah, he does seem kind of sus.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch.
That's a lot of
There
words.
are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
So you're here because you're a crazy super stalker fan.
Sounds about right.
So when did they start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just
Not
don't do it again, okay?
apologizing to.
Gylaan, you cut out there. What?
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Yeah, that is very true. But he really doesn't understand. Internet meanness can hurt people even if people decide that they're gonna get along later. One of them literally said she has a brain tumor somewhere.
Ay.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me.
Deer in headlights,
I'll tell
look.
everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
Why do we have to ask you again? You said you'll talk.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiyura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiyura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
I live with her, apparently.
We didn't tell him that, though.
Yeah, I know her.
Okay. How did you get in touch with her?
Yeah, how do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Look at how happy Mizuki looks there.
She's a cutie.
He is a cutie.
Yes, she better be.
Dante! Dante just suddenly became overprotective dad when he's the worst out of the lot.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Oh god, he's gonna freak out because he said relationship, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Don't call it a relationship.
Called it.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
A friendship?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
So, he actually is an author.
Apparently so. I'm shifting my chair around so I don't have to balance as hard anymore.
Odo in Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Technically it's my second eye, but you know.
Arguably it is his third eye.
I'm not a published
Arguably.
author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
Okay. I mean,
so
if he published
nothing
online,
published
he
yet.
is kind of a published author. By the loosest definition.
So,
Like you
anyway,
are.
Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From
the sound of it, he hasn't even published online.
Yeah, maybe not.
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Yes,
Around
give us a
8:10
detailed
last
account.
night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned?
I mean, I would be scared too if I was going to a really weird funhouse park in the middle of the night.
I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
Him is
For
protection.
yourself.
Him.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
Ah,
What
it's
did they
Line.
say?
Yep.
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Okay.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Oops.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
So he was the one that screamed.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Do people do that?
People grab all sorts of shit when they're trying to leave the house in a hurry.
Their pillow, though?
As he said, people do stupid shit in fight or flight mode.
Plushies I can understand, but a pillow?
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Oh, it's cattier earphones. Less impressive.
And you are?
Are not earphones?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
He is 2000% acting it up. Like,
Date,
there's no way
your
this
learning
is
level is rising.
her actual personality.
I mean, let's find out.
Matter.
No, nothing.
Hmm? Something wrong? You aren't even blinking. Come on, I'm shy. You're embarrassing me.
You're an idol, but you're shy?
Oh, are you a fan of mine?
Him not saying anything is so creepy.
Okay, now I'm getting a little creeped out. You can stop staring now.
We're being glared at by Oda.
I think that the character's lips move both in the portrait by the text and, like, in the scene.
You don't like that?
No, I do like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I should stop staring at her, she'll think I'm crazy. If she doesn't already. Oda's looking at Aset. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. I guess there's nothing else to look at still.
Hmm.
Okay, who should we speak to first?
Let's talk to Tessa.
Okay.
So, you're Aset.
Yep. I clicked on it, it didn't go
Let me
through.
confirm something.
I saw.
You're Aset, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset!
Yay! Aset, you bet!
Used.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Good call, Iba.
I love how she didn't even answer the question.
Okay, what are our options for Oda again?
You're like, I don't want to talk to her anymore.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Jesus Christ, Ota.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
Wait, what?
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
You know, I feel like that leads into asking her what the fuck is her relationship with Oda, you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Oh dear.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
Oh boy. We can tell her about the sock puppeting.
Hold off on that for now. Let's ask him about Shoko.
Sure. I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket. I nearly said pocket from my photo. And showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
I guess we ask Aset a question now.
Let's ask her about Mizuki.
Okay.
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am! Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Well, if we're doing the back and forth, back to Oda then.
Sure.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute.
He's a shrimp.
So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
So, she's drugs? Okay, he's done talking now.
I know it's rude, but how old are you?
Yeah.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Why did you say that?
He said that out loud, oh no.
I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Why do you look happy about that? What the fuck? There was no question about that. What?
I am...
I'm questioning everyone's sanity in this interaction.
There's a lot to question here.
Yep.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter. Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Okay, we're leaving, bye.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
She's coming with us, Gunyan.
Oh my...
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right?
She is now my #1 suspect. Why else would she want us to see her prince getting on the crime scene? I'm waiting for you to articulate your thoughts.
So... I don't want to, like, underestimate her because, you know, she's an idol and therefore clearly has some acting chops, but she just doesn't seem diabolical enough for that.
Who knows?
That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round.
She seems very unaffected.
It must have been some kind of twisted message.
She seems altogether far too into it.
Ota, take
Yeah.
it. Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't
Oh my
imagine
fucking
life
God.
without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Large Breasts is just sitting there, watching this scene unfold. Why is he glaring at us?
Currently.
She looks far too smug.
Smugness levels off the charts.
Should we start with Mr. Grumpy Butt or Mrs. Smug Butt?
Let's talk to Grumpy Pants first.
Alright, what's up, Grumpy Pants?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
He's the murderer.
No.
Shoko looked at Aset.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Date, shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Well, what you doing, Aset?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
I'm not sure I'd call her a seductress as much as a schemetress or something.
Schemer. It's gender neutral.
I wanted to combine seductress and schemer, though. It didn't work, I know.
No, not really, no.
Unless you say it like schemetress.
Even that's kind of a stretch.
It sounds kind of weird, yeah. I guess we're watching her out of our eyeball eye. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel's on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Imagine how confusing that must be for Aiba, that she could just hear his weird thoughts 24/7.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Aiba. Wow, I can't look at the mirror? Okay, I guess I'll look at the dashboard. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachometer, and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
Aiba is fine, nothing the best fluorescent shrimp can't handle. Aiba's cute. The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it.
I wonder if Iba can see shrimp colors.
Maybe. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Iba can even remotely control it. Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
That was entrapment. Rear view mirror. I can see the scenery.
Is a bold-faced lie.
There is no such thing as scenery. Like, on the left, on the right, there's no scenery anywhere. Brum, 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 brum.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Iba's probably driving, it's fine.
I'm a professional.
Sitting in the passenger seat. Well, okay. So what should we ask?
Let's ask her about Oda first.
The crazy fanboy, yep.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close, for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Okay.
Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
So I shouldn't sell out. Gotcha.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Ah.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
Minecraft.
What about being on TV?
Yep.
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Yeah, if she doesn't want to sell out, how did she start working for Lemniscate, and how is that not selling out?
That's a good question.
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day.
Advice, huh?
You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
So, what is Lemniscate exactly? I know it's an entertainment company, but like, what kind of entertainment do they do?
Well, they apparently have several studios for recording in their building.
And apparently they have a bunch of idols that are on the TV, but they also have A-Set, who's not on TV.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. You'd think, like, managing gigs would be part of their job.
You would think. Unless she's not as popular as she thinks she is. But if they're selling figurines of her, then...
Also possible is that they're trying to
branch into a new market?
Keep her fame limited to the internet so that she doesn't compete with their other idols.
Maybe. Or by branching into a new market, like with HoloLive, maybe trying to make her like a real-life streamer. But like an idol streamer. That's why I said like Hololive, because they're meant to be like idols. I don't think there's such a thing as just an idol streamer, is there? There probably is in Japan, huh?
I have been called to supper.
Oh. Well, how about we finish asking the questions and then we can save and stop.
Okay. 1 minute!
About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together.
She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Do we have any questions?
Questions.
Aside from if I have a gun.
What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
She's so smug.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Unexpectedly heavy.
What?
Yep.
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
Highly skeptical.
Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Damn.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date.
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
No.
I need a minute.
Uh-oh, Ginyan's getting in trouble.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Why ISIS?
Yeah, why ISIS?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Huh.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
I think we just had a flashback.
It sure looked like it.
But Iris doesn't recognize us. Saturday, 1:12
6
p.m.
years.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
You should be able to
That's
stop after they stop talking.
Yep.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was quick.
Yep.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. And now we're free.
Miss Goyle!
Now we can save! Thank you for joining me, Gyan.
Glad we got to do this. I don't think this is the save menu.
There's save. I found save. We're just gonna...
Good job.
Save here, I guess. Just gonna ignore...
Data saved.
Just ignore all of the
Okay.
everything. It's fine. Yeah, thank you for hanging out,
Okay.
Gylaan. Enjoy your supper, and until next time, I hope everybody has the best of luck. We love you all, and we'll see y'all then.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you for that. Bye. Mm.
Okay, I really should be going though.
Yeah. See you later, Gylaan.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And we'll go raid. Let's go raid in a row. I've been playing for 27 minutes, so yeah. Head pat machine broke. Probably. Fix everything next stream. Hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Bye bye now. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Ow.